I'm Dr. Mark Schwartz. I'm an associate professor here at Appalachian State University. This is my 10th year at the university. I work in the clinical mental health counseling program. It's a graduate program for students getting their master's degree in clinical mental health counseling. I also coordinate our addictions counseling certificate for the university. I also own a private practice in town in Boone and see clients through that, as well as chair the North Carolina Board for Licensed Clinical Mental Health Counselors. I think probably the most common misconception about addiction is that addiction is about willpower, and that people who are actively addicted could just choose to stop if they wanted to, or that they're doing this in components of treatment and a comprehensive treatment plan for people to be able to make those choices. Something most people don't know about addiction: recovery from addiction is not a linear process. So it's not as clean as we would want it to be, where someone who is in active addiction comes to someone like me or to a treatment center and goes into treatment, gets that treatment that they need, and then comes out and lives a life of recovery. The more common experience with my clients is that there might be multiple episodes of treatment. I've worked with clients that have been in treatment 32 times, in inpatient treatment, for instance. Hopefully, folks will, if they know someone, if they have a family member that is an active addiction, that they will be empathetic and compassionate and know that there might be multiple starts to that recovery. Peer pressure is most folks that have moderate to severe addiction usually are polysubstance users, meaning that they're using multiple drugs at one time. And it may not be that they're using all of them at the same rate or prevalence. They might choose a drug that fits better for their lifestyle, but then they're also using other substances when there's an absence of the drug that they would prefer. But alcohol by far is what creates the most issues, sort of in society legally, and just from an accident prevalence rate, looking at that. I would say if someone was in front of me with an active addiction is like, let's get started. Just take the first step, move in that direction of asking anyone for help. There's lots of resources now where people can get treatment for free, where they can go into treatment programs or go to outpatient programs. And going out and addressing and taking advantage of the community resources like Al-Anon and 12-step groups, and making sure that they are educating themselves about what addiction is, and removing the stigmas that they might have about addiction is the way to help people in their lives and help themselves.